Christina and Randy back with you at SportsCenter AM on this Sunday morning. We got football highlights to get to. We got all these stud quarterbacks seeing the field. How about some veterans getting their preseason debuts this year? Patrick Mahomes out of the gate, and he's throwing on this first drive against the Jaguars. He finds Travis Kelce. I, too, like luxury. 1 target, 1 reception. This is a game where they lost Hollywood Brown to a dislocated clavicle. Yikes. Yeah. Andy Reid says he's going to miss some time. Same injury that cost Tyreek Hill 4 games back in 2019. Rashee Rice can't grab that. Mahomes 3 of 4, 27 yards. Chiefs would settle for 3 on the drive.
All right, let's take a look at how Trevor Lawrence fared. A 73-yard kickoff return. After that, Jaguars in the red zone. Lawrence finds Travis Etienne out of the backfield for a touchdown. Lawrence went 3 for 4, 42 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaguars win at 26-13.
Josh Allen and the Bills moving on from Stephon Diggs. Let's get an example of to whom Allen will distribute the football. Curtis Samuel. Okay, take that for a little first down on the bubble screen. 2 for 23 for Samuel, gain of 15. Then Allen, he can still do this. His only carry of the day. Went for 7 yards, but it did pick up the first down. He was 2 of 3 passing for 22 yards. Bears over the Bills. Battlestar Galactica.
Yes. Let's take it to Joe Burrow and the Bengals marching on their first drive of the game against the Bucks. It's 3rd and 5. Joe Burrow with time. Slings to Andre Yosivas across the middle for a first down, a gain of 23 on that play. Later, though, Burrow passes to T. Higgins. Loses his defender. See you later. Gets in for the 10-yard touchdown. Burrow 5 for 7, 51 passing yards, 1 touchdown. The Bucks win 17-14.
Jordan Love getting some burn in the first preseason game for the Packers and airing it out as well. It was more quality over quantity. Didn't see a ton of love, but this is a nice pass to Dontavian Wicks, and that goes for 6. That's all I'm going to do.
Pick up sticks.
That's all I'm going to do. 2 of 2 passing. That touchdown for Love, who said he was pleased with it, talking about his day. Said it ended in a touchdown. That was the goal. As Jordan Love proving early preseason dividends on that new contract. We say good morning to our senior NFL reporter, Jeremy Fowler, who's with us here on SportsCenter AM. We just watched a little bit of Patrick Mahomes in this preseason debut, and he loses out of the gate one of his top, or at least anticipated top targets in Hollywood Brown. What more can you tell us about his injury?
Well, he's undergoing further evaluation this morning that they're trying to map out how much time he's going to miss, but it's a sternoclavicular injury on that joint there, so he's probably going to miss some time. Could be an issue for week 1 or early in the season where he misses regular season games at this point. They're trying to figure that out, but it is similar, as Andy Reid pointed out, to the Tyreek Hill injury a few years ago, and he missed 4 games. So this is a major bummer for Patrick Mahomes, who did a lot of work with Hollywood Brown this offseason as soon as he signed with the team in March. Look for Sky Moore, their former second-round pick. Hasn't done a whole lot so far in his first 2 years. They can put him in the lineup, maybe even be in the slot, or they feel like he can be most effective, but he's going to have to step up here.
And then they did draft Xavier Worthy out of Texas as well in the first round. You spend that draft capital on a receiving option for Patrick Mahomes. You hope it pays dividends. Let's keep it in the AFC West. Finally, let's show some love to the anticipated champions of this division. No, but they have a new tight end. Brock Bowers out of Georgia brings his game. It's only one NFL preseason game. But what is Antonio Pierce saying about what Brock Bowers brings to their offense?
Yeah, I just got back from the West Coast, stopped by the Raiders, talked to Antonio Pierce. He said he's, quote, different, that this is a player that they're going to move all around the formation. He's probably even better than they thought as a blocker, but they believe he's great after the catch. So not only do they plan to get him the ball early and often, but they expect him to make people miss when he does. So they got Michael Mayer. They drafted in the second round last year. Could use some 2 tight end sets, but Bowers has made his presence felt early to pair him with Devontae Adams. He's going to get the ball a good bit. Some scouts thought he was the best player overall in the entire draft. Slips to 13th. So they got a major marquee player here.
He was targeted twice, caught both of those passes for about 25 yards against the Vikings yesterday. He did have 26 touchdowns in 40 career games at Georgia. That's Jeremy Fowler bringing hope to Raiders fans on SportsCenter.
Caleb Williams trying to make his first look the best look with the Bears, making his preseason debut against the Bills on Saturday. Let's take it to his opening drive with the Bears, 3rd and 12, their own 28. Williams hangs in the pocket, finds DJ Moore for the first down. Look at that dart for his first completion of the preseason for Williams, and a very tight window throw. Very next play, with that confidence, Williams feeling the pressure. So he dumps a pass to DeAndre Swift, and Swift just swiftly takes it 42 yards into Buffalo territory. Bears get a field goal later in that drive to lead 3-0. Next drive for Chicago. Next drive for Williams. Rolls out to his right. Connects again with Moore on the run for the first down. A gain of 15 on that play. 2 plays later. 1st and 10 from their own 41. It's Williams. On play action again. Rolls out. Throws a dime to Cole Kmet. And that's 26 yards there. A terrific pass on the run. Mind you, this is his first game with the Bears. Not bad so far, huh? Williams steps up in the pocket, takes off running down the middle. That's a first down. That was his only carry of the day. He went 4 for 7, 95 pass yards, 2 drives. Bears beat the Bills, and here's Williams on being aware of where his team stands.
You have to understand where we are and understand, what we have and where we're headed. That's the most important thing. But you also have to be where your feet are. So when you're out there in the field, when we're preparing for this game, you're enjoying it, you're having fun, you're having a blast. We take a step back when we get in tomorrow or early tomorrow. We take a step back, we go through the tape, and then on to the next.
You're giving Bears fans permission to be excited right now?
I mean, Bears won, Why not?
All right, second overall pick in this year's draft, Jayden Daniels making his Commanders preseason debut, taking on the Jets. And Dan Quinn said Jayden actually checked out of the original play call and threw this to De'Ami Brown, 3rd-round pick out of North Carolina a couple years back in 2021. That's a gain of 42, 5 completions of 30 or more air yards last season. It was tied for 25th in the NFL. That one was darn near 34 yards. Finds Terry McLaurin. Back up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. And that would set up this from Daniels. Saw plenty of this at LSU in his Heisman season. That's a rushing touchdown, making it look easy. And he gives the ball in the stands to his mom, who made the trip. Jayden Daniels just gets it. He showed up pregame in a Doug Williams jersey. It's going to engender a lot of goodwill with the fans. Jets would get the win 20-17. Here's Daniels on the mom moment.
It was awesome. Obviously, she's very excited, and I was happy just to, be able to get my first touchdown and just throw it to her. So I know she's happy. I got to fight her to get the ball back now, but yeah, I know she's excited. I get nervous before every game, like the butterfly feeling. That's just something that you're human, you're alive, you never know what happens. I can't explain how I would feel before the first regular season game. Couldn't explain how I felt before this game, so it's just kind of game by game.
From one debut to another with the 10th overall pick, and J.J. McCarthy making his preseason debut as the Vikings host the Raiders. Justin Jefferson not playing, but looking on and cheering on. We'll explain why. McCarthy looking to pick up the first down. He attempts to pass to Tristan Jackson, picked off by Jack Jones, and he just tries to extend the play. It ends up, costing him right there. First drive ends up as an interception, so not a great start, but how could he turn this around? J.J. plus J.J. equals what? We'll tell you. Vikings trail 27. You want to take a guess?
4 J's?
Oh, okay, yeah.
6 points, okay.
For Yates. Or a 45-yard touchdown to Jackson. J.J. plus J.J. equals hype man.
Oh, there we go. Here it is.
Justin Jefferson is that excited. You did something right. Very next drive for the Vikings. McCarthy, play action. Makes the right read this time to wide open Trent Sherfield Sr. Second touchdown pass by him. And Jefferson, still happy. So McCarthy went 11 for 17, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Vikings win 24-23. And here's McCarthy.
What an opportunity, honestly. When things in this league, things are going to go bad. And it's your ability to respond and navigate those waters when it does happen. So just being able to have that goldfish memory, go back out there and just, have that sling it mentality, which is, what I needed. I felt like I could breathe a little bit more after seeing Sam go down there and just dice up that defense. Just seeing him go and do that on the first drive, it gave me a lot of confidence.
So Williams, Daniels, and McCarthy are all among the favorites for Offensive Rookie of the Year, according to ESPN Bet. Williams and Daniels are first and second choice, respectively, while McCarthy is currently co-sixth choice.
Caleb Williams' preseason debut went about as well as the Bears could have hoped for. He was outstanding, said wide receiver DJ Moore, who noted the tangible effect the rookie's confidence had on Chicago's offense, from how loud and precise Williams was in delivering calls in the huddle to his accuracy on a 26-yard strike on the run to tight end Cole Kmet. The number 1 overall pick hit several benchmarks the Bears wanted to gauge from his NFL debut, from navigating traffic in the pocket and knowing how and when to slide after scrambling, to showing poise on 3rd and long and extending drives. Well, Williams understands that he did not get the regular season bills because, well, it's the preseason. How his debut felt after 9 months without playing in a game reassures the quarterback that he's on the right track. In Orchard Park, I'm Courtney Cronin, ESPN.
All right, Caleb Williams is a new face in the NFL. What about familiar faces in new uniforms for the upcoming season? Let's show you how they fared yesterday. Sam Darnold is now a Viking. He went 4 for 8, 59 yards in Minnesota's win over the Raiders yesterday. In a bit of a quarterback battle perhaps down the road with J.J. McCarthy. On the other side of that field in that game, Gardner Minshew is now a Raider. He threw for 117 yards and a touchdown in his first action wearing the silver and black. That man looks good in any uniform. I'll say it. Could be the mustache. I don't know. Running back Josh Jacobs, formerly a Raider. He switches from Vegas to Titletown. He's now a Packer. Limited action against the Browns on Saturday, carrying the ball just the one time for 7 yards and also recording 1 reception. After 5 seasons in Dallas, Tony Pollard is now in Music City with the Titans. He had 4 carries for 35 yards, made 2 catches for 11 yards against the 49ers last night. And also new in Nashville, wideout Calvin Ridley, who came over from Jacksonville. He was targeted twice, had 1 catch for 22 yards against that San Francisco defense. All right, so this happened. Listen, there's a new kickoff rule. We know that. It looks different, feels different, plays different because the ball is live here. When it touches the end zone, it is not at all down for a touchback. That's a live ball. Mecole Hardman learned it the hard way, so we had a safety. We had a safety in this game between the Chiefs and the Jaguars. That is the new rule. The ball is live. It was in play, brought back into the own end zone. That right there is a safety. 2 points on the board for Jacksonville.